Harmon Speaks. We have a very different show for you today, and I hope you're enjoying it, or will enjoy it. We're going to be talking to my friend here, Patty Dougherty, and she has Patty's Yoga, and we are going to talk about yoga. One of the things that I've discovered as I've gotten older is that I spend a lot of my time not really taking care of my body. And I've always believed that you've got to take care of the body, the mind, and the spirit. And I've tried the mind and spirit, but I've kind of ignored the body. And now the body's too big for me to ignore it. And I have grown children, and I'd love to live to see my grandkids. So Patty and I have been talking about this, and she is going to talk to me a little bit about how I can become more in tune with my own body. Patty, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for asking me.
This is her lovely workshop. Or you call it a studio?
This is one of them. Yep.
Really like it. Tell us what we're going to do today, Patty.
We're going to do the very first step in yoga.
I'm terrified by that. Go ahead.
We're going to breathe.
Okay. I think I can breathe. Okay.
We're going to breathe. We're going to breathe the right way, the best way.
Uh-oh. I don't know how to breathe. Okay.
In yoga, they say that you lengthen the breath, you lengthen the life.
Okay.
And you want to see grandbabies, right?
I do, yes.
Well, also...
Not anytime soon, though.
Also, so goes your breath, so go your thoughts. So yoga is about stilling the fluctuations of the mind.
Okay.
When the mind has all these multiple thoughts that it's bouncing around between, the energy is dispersed out. But when you can focus the mind and train it to hold one thought for an extended period of time, you get a lot of power. And the way you manage your mind is through breath.
Okay.
So you start by understanding your breath. It's a low pressure system. It's really cool.
Okay.
You've got these two beautiful lungs, and they go from your shoulders almost to your waist, to your hands. Inside the lungs are these specialized little organs, alveoli sacs.
Right.
They enable a gaseous exchange. So your bloodstream is collecting.
I know all about gaseous.
That's not the lesson
you're
for
talking
today.
about. We'll talk about farting next time on Harmon Speaks.
And we have poses for that. One of them is actually called wind relieving pose, and we will not be
No, you don't want me to do that. No. It'd be friend ending
I'll grab one of my
pose.
assistants and go, Harmon's doing wind relieving. So
Okay, I won't do
the
that.
blood collects metabolic waste from your body and deposits the carbon dioxide, this gaseous metabolic waste, naturally occurring into the alveoli sacs, where it waits for oxygen to be brought into the body so that the alveoli sacs can extrapolate the oxygen out of the breath and can put in the carbon dioxide into the breath, and it leaves on the water vapor breath, right?
Right.
So to get the inhale in, you, Gary, are pretty passive. It's your muscles that expand your rib cage, making space around your lungs, and the body needs equilibrium.
Okay.
So the air outside the body is brought in to equalize the space that you've made around your lungs. So it's a gift.
Okay.
So your inhale is a gift that you're given when you make space for it.
Okay.
Then your exhale, you squeeze those muscles of respiration, internally compressing them back, and you press that gift back out. And you happen to give it to green things and they drink it.
Okay.
But they don't need us. They just do it as a favor.
Okay.
So the first gift you're given as a baby is your inhale. And the last gift you're done using is your exhale. So in between that is your life. So we lengthen the breath to lengthen the life.
Okay.
All right? You've got to find the muscles of respiration. That's what's going to expand the ribs and drop the diaphragm, which is the main muscle of respiration, to make space in your lungs.
Okay.
So we're going to allow the spine to assist us in the breath because the ribs are attached. So if we compress the spine, we can't expand the ribs. We can't make enough space for this breath.
Okay.
So you need leverage to get this spine extended. If we were lying down on the floor and we tried to extend our spine, we'd get some length. But when you can push your feet down into the floor, your shoes down into the floor, you can use that downward force to lift up out of. So when we can find the extension of the spine, we can find more space for a bigger breath.
Okay.
This is a style of yoga called pranayama.
Okay.
Prana is life force energy, or chi in a martial arts tradition, or ki.
Okay.
Yama, to guide or to control.
Okay.
Therefore, pranayama is the guiding or the controlling of our life force energy.
Okay.
So let's start by lining your feet up, your shoes up, as best you can, into a nice neutral and ready position.
All right. Is that close?
That's close. The very bottom of your hips.
Okay.
Rock back and forth. Can you feel two little bones down there?
Yes.
Push evenly on those. Use your low belly to push the hips down into the firmness of the chair. Now lift your back away from the chair. Find the occiput, which is the top of the spine, it's the corner bone of your head, and allow it to lift. It will gently tip your cranium forward, right? So the weight of the cranium, the weight of the head is being lifted from its base.
Okay.
Can you feel any space in your back? Here, let's do it this way. Release the tension.
Okay.
Do you feel yourself sinking down a little?
Yes.
Great. So let's come back up.
Okay.
Sometimes we find it by the reverse first.
Right.
So you push your shoes down, you get a little leverage, you use that energy to press your hips down into the seat, rock forward on those sit bones. Now allow the heads of your shoulders, the top of your humerus bones, to internally pull away from each other. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, allow your breath to transition, the point of origin of your breath to transition from outside of your nose, where you find it first, to down in your belly. And allow your low belly to softly round as you take an inhale, and allow your low belly to draw back to your spine as you exhale.
My belly's always round.
Place your hand on your low belly.
Okay.
Now go lower. Go lower.
Okay.
Now allow your low belly to fill into your fingers, into your palm on the inhale, and then pull your low belly back like you're pushing your hand in on your exhale. Again, inhale at the low belly area, rounding it, and as you exhale, draw that belly in. And release technique for a moment. You're like me. Half the people that are watching this are like us.
Okay.
We're reverse breathers.
Okay.
What you're doing is you're on the inhale and on
Right.
the exhale. So we want to do the opposite of that. When your breath is high up in your chest, you're easily swayed.
Okay.
So drop it down,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
The next thing is to count the beats it takes for you to get your full inhale in so that your lungs can't expand anymore.
Okay.
And then, for your own edification, count the beats it takes for your exhale to come all the way out.
Okay.
Go ahead. And then tell me the ratio, please.
9 going in, 10 going out.
Beautiful. This means your exhale is longer than your inhale. This is very good.
Okay.
This is what you're looking for. You either want long enough pranayama where your exhale's a little longer than the inhale, or you want samavriti pranayama. Sama, same, vriti frequency. Inhale, exhale, same.
Okay.
Most of us have a little short exhale. We just exhale and then we bring the inhale in.
Well, now, if
But
I'm
the
just sitting around
exhale-
leaving, I'm not going to be.
Correct. When you place your attention on your breath, it lengthens and deepens, right?
Right.
Eventually, we want to place our attention on every single moment
Is
of the
that
day.
why you focus on breathing and meditation? Or is
One
that,
of
that's
the
one
reasons. Yeah,
Okay.
the breath is the foundation of absolutely everything. Remember,
Okay.
so goes the breath, so goes the mind.
Okay.
Ever and always, back to the breath. Prana, life force energy, is most prevalent in the breath.
Right.
There's prana in everything, but it would take a lot of rocks to sustain us. So we need the prana that we can access out of the air. So your inhale gives you life. Your exhale saves your life. Because if you can't exhale the carbon dioxide out, the blood level gets too toxic and
Right.
you will not live.
Right.
So you have to let that inhale nourish you, and that exhale will allow you to be replenished. But let's go back to just simply following the breath. So goes the breath, so goes the mind.
Okay.
Right? So
Okay.
if you want to panic, breathe high and tight.
Okay.
Right? And that's it. That's your first lesson.
Wow. I'm going to live longer, thanks to that. Sorry, honey.
My favorite definition, my favorite modern definition of yoga is to cleanse and calibrate the human system in order to experience life at a higher resolution.
Right, right. Well, we got to say goodbye to the folks. The message, I guess, here is that if you want to do it, get out in the world and do it. Please get off the couch. Go live lives. I urge you to have an active and fun life. There are too many opportunities out there not to. I mean, who would have thought I'd come to a yoga class, right? But that was fun. Get out and have a good time. That's what life's for. Enjoy it. Thank you for joining Harmon Speaks. And thank you, Patty, for doing the show today. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel so that I can keep affording to pay for my cameraman who does a great job.
That's right, Daddy's got to eat.
Daddy's got to eat. We thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.